not the same as in the US, clearly. One more thing, do the politicians listen? Well, I don't know. I can tell you this year I was in the lunch with Barroso preparing for his, as usual, his speech there, and I tell you he did exactly the opposite of what I told him this time, but that might be because we basically disagreed on the way forward for Europe, which we can debate another day. But in general, you know, I have a mixed impression. Sometimes, you know, I have sleepless nights because I think we've done extremely good work. We've been pushing and pushing and pushing for various kind of stuff, and we don't really see the effect. But on the other hand, the people who have joined us afterwards, people who have been in the Commission and so on, actually tell us, well, they do read it and they do take it into serious consideration. So it's possible. When we do policy research, we try to keep it very much to the ground, and therefore we are rarely doing ivory tower research. So we normally do it together with our stakeholders, also to strengthen the message. But we did a very famous study, for example, about the value of the digital economy. We did that with the various stakeholder groups. So so they basically supported the message, but they're also a great resource. But what we do there is we involve the people from the relevant parts of the Commission already in our task force decisions to make them aware of what we're doing. And that actually, I think, gives us some kind of influence. But we can come back to it if you want to ask some questions. One thing that hasn't been mentioned here, but let me just say, it is very important for us that we dramatically increasingly hear from the press now. And we have the media, not only the social, but the old-fashioned media, as a great channel of communication these days. But I think it's because they get more and more hungry, you know, for breaking news. So the more bold statements we can do nowadays, the better it seems to be. One nearly final thing, because Isabel was painting a little bit of a nice rosy picture of our involvement, you know, in the decision-making process. Yes, Pippa invites us, thank you very much. But if you will apologize, the real people, well, you are real people, but the people who are actually doing the policy, so the different general directorates, when they put down a committee to prepare for labour market reform or whatever they're dealing with, they always